Students, we are going to learn about Surds in today's class. So Surds is an IIT topic. We might have learned this topic even in our 8th class, 9th class, 10th class. But today we are going to learn a little bit deeper level of Surds. First thing, when I talk about Surds, we all will have a confusion. What is a surd and what is an irrational number? Sir, is there any difference between irrational number and a surd? Yes. Stop. Okay students, so let us see the difference between a surd and an irrational number. So we all know what is decimals. Okay, let's discuss something about the decimals. See, we have two types of decimal numbers, that is terminating decimal number and non-terminating decimal number. So one thing is very clear, terminating decimals can be nicely written as p by q form, so they are called real numbers. So we really need not worry about them. Sorry, they are not called real numbers, they are called rational. All the terminating decimals can be written as rational numbers. Now, rational numbers means we all know it's a p by q form. Now let's come to the non-terminating. So in non-terminating, we'll have two categories. So I'm writing them over here. So non-terminating but repeating decimals, non-terminating and non-repeating. Sorry, it's going to be T. Non-terminating and non-repeating decimals. So non-terminating repeating decimals, these can be written as p by q form, no doubt about them. And these non-terminating, non-repeating decimals are called irrational numbers. So let's have an example of what is irrational number, and in the sense what is non-terminating, non-repeating and non-terminating and repeating. Let's have an example for that. Okay students, so now we are going to see examples for non-terminating repeating decimals and non-terminating non-repeating decimals. Let's have an example for non-terminating but repeating. See, non-terminating means no end, and here non-terminating and non-repeating. So I'll give an example for non-terminating repeating. Let's write it as 1.3333 so on up to infinity. This we generally represent it as 1.3 bar. We all know famous expressions 1.3 bar. This bar is used for representation of infinite decimals. Now this 1.3 bar can be written as, to my guess, this should be 4 by 3. Yeah, we can even convert it. There is a method. So right now we are not going to see how this is getting converted into p by q form. Our main aim is, can we write this non-terminating repeating, every non-terminating repeating decimal into p by q form? Yes, we can write it. This is called rational number, p by q. But if you come to non-terminating, non-repeating means it's going to be example 1.3, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, something, but till infinite. We cannot write this as p by q form. So these are called irrational numbers. And for sure, I'm just clarifying again, every non-terminating repeating decimal can be written as a p by q form. So they are rational numbers only. Now these are called irrational numbers. Sir, what is the connection between these irrational numbers and our chapter Surds? We are going to see. Okay students, so let's see the examples for irrational numbers. I am writing some examples over here. 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something which is a non-repeating. After even some time it's not going to repeat. And one more example is going to be log 6, log 7, log 8. All these things are examples for irrational numbers. Now I want to say one very nice statement. Every surd is an irrational number, but every irrational number is not a surd. Okay, so after knowing this statement, let's see exactly what is a surd. I'm just going to erase this now. Stop చేసావా చేసావు కదా not done. Okay, no problem. Okay friends, so let's see exactly what is a surd. So when we remember what is a surd, we write it as nth root of a. Here a belongs to rational numbers and n belongs to natural numbers. See, every irrational number cannot be written like a surd, but every surd is an irrational number. Please always put in mind. So this is how we can really write the surd. Now let me give an example to you for the surds. So this is called nth order surd because it is having nth root. Okay, let's see an example for first order surd. There will be nothing like a first order surd. I'm sorry for that. So you can stop it. Okay students, let us take the different examples for what different types of surds. So one surd we have is quadratic surd. Now we have next one cubic surd, next biquadratic surd, and so on. What is a quadratic surd? If you take a square root for a rational number, then it's going to become a quadratic surd. And if you take a cube root for a rational number, that's going to become a cubic surd. If you take a fourth root for a rational number, it is going to become biquadratic surd. So first thing I wanted to define to you here, surd is irrational. Next one, it is nth root of rational number. Okay, that's fine. Now let us also see about surds of okay, I'll give examples. Sir, can we call every cubic surd to be a every cube root of a rational number, can we call it a cubic surd? Every fourth root of a rational number, can we call it a biquadratic surd? So okay student, so let us see about an examples where we can really call them as a cubic surd. So if we take cube root of 8, this is not a cubic surd. Why this is not a cubic surd? If you see carefully, cube root of 8, answer is 2. So we cannot get the answer as a rational number. We should not get an answer. Okay, cube root of 7, this is a perfect cubic surd. So surd means you should not get answer as a rational number. There is no rational answer available for that. Now students, don't get confused, rational numbers and real numbers. This is a real number but not a rational number. Now square root of 15 is a quadratic surd and square root of 16 not a surd. Similarly, fourth root of 64, answer is 4, so this is not a surd actually. But fourth root of 63, because there is no answer for fourth root of 63, this can be called as a surd. Okay. Okay students, see different types of surds are there. We have a pure surd, a mixed surd, a compound surd, we also have conjugate surds. So in this kind of surds, we are going to see different types of rational numbers and irrational number combinations, and about the different kinds of surds we are going to see in our next video. Thank you. Please subscribe for my channel. If any doubts for any queries, please write in the down comment box or please mail at spacetutorials@gmail.com. Thank you very much.